Hey there, Internet. Moose Boy here with another tone report on a very, very snowy Super Bowl Sunday. And I just got the call from work that they're closing for tomorrow. So, what a better time to do a tone report. This time, it's on a PRS S2 Mira semi-hollow body guitar. And I've had this for a couple of days, and this one's a keeper. This one is a gorgeous guitar. It plays beautifully. It hangs on me well. It sounds great in context with the other musicians that I play with, and I'm sold. I read a great review of this on Guitar Player magazine about a month and a half ago, and naturally my interest was piqued. So here it is, and let me read off the specs. And it's still new enough that I don't know all the specs by heart, so I'm going to read them off just so that I get them right. Again, it's a PRS S2 Mira semi-hollow body. The body and the neck are both mahogany. That's just the way that I really like mahogany guitars. You can argue tone woods, you can argue this or that, but I think that mahogany feels the best against my body, sounds the best to me. Scale length on these is a 25-inch. Fretboard is made out of rosewood, 22 frets, and this one I got with the bird inlays. The bridge is a PRS stop tail, and the tuners are PRS S2 locking tuners. Bridge pickup is the S2 Mira treble, and then the neck pickup is an S2 Mira bass. One volume, one tone control, and the tone control is a push-pull to go to single coil, and we'll listen to that in a bit, and then a three-way blade switch. So it's pretty much, a real kind of basic bare-bones guitar, and, I don't mind it like that. I've got a couple of guitars that have that sort of layout, and I find myself picking them up as often as any of my others that have more flexibility. Okay, so let's start listening to the guitar, but first, for all the tone spotters out there, I'm going to rename them. Instead of train spotters, I'm going to call them tone spotters. Guitar players are the most picky people, if you'll excuse the pun. So we'll talk about the signal chain. I'm using a Jazz 3 Dunlop pick, a red one, if it makes any difference. The strings on the guitar are the strings that came with that. I'm not exactly sure what they are. I'll load them with my favorite elixirs after a couple of weeks here. I'm using a 10-foot cable into a Vox valve amp. That's it. The microphone on the valve amp is a Neumann U87 circa 1967. So the the tone path is pretty pure. So let's go with the neck pickup. Pretty nice and clean. It's got a lot of nice meat to it. I'll dial back the tone control, and the tone control on this is kind of surprising. When you roll it all the way off, it gets very mellow. Huh. John might have liked that. Anyway, let's go down to the bridge, and we'll do both of them in just a moment here. We'll go down to the bridge. Bridge has a lot of bite. A lot of nice sing in that. Let's go to both of them here, and you get that typical sound that you get from both humbuckers. So, very typical, you know, as far as a double humbucking guitar. Very nice. I mean, you know, when you lay back on it, cleans up nicely. You dig into it a little bit, starts to break up just a little bit. And I've got my amp set pretty clean here. I think that's the best way to actually demo a guitar. But for all of you that like higher gain settings, I'll do a couple more a little bit later here. So hang tight on that. Okay, let's go and listen to single coil sounds now. I'm going to split, and you can tell the buzz kind of kicks in there. Plus, I've got some funny lighting going on here. So yeah, you can tell. Yeah, I'm not in a good position for the lighting that I've got in here. Anyway, here's the neck pickup in single coil. So pretty nice. Let's go to both pickups here in single coil. And again, I'm going to turn a little bit so that we don't get quite as much buzz. Let's go down to the bridge in single coil. That's, you know, that's got as much bite as I'll ever need, and I don't know that I'll ever use that in a kind of a clean low gain setting. It's almost got too much ice pick to it. Okay, so let's put some of those in context again here. Okay, give me just a second here. I'm going to switch the amp over, get a little higher gain setting so you can start to see how it sounds when it's pumped through an amp that's got a little more crank to it. Okay, here's a little more gain. Nice articulation on the picks. Those harmonics jump out. Sounds pretty nice there. Those harmonics start jumping out quite a bit. And okay, for all of you that like really, really, really high gain settings, here, we'll do a little bit for you too. Okay, are the rock and rollers happy now too? Good, hope so. Again, PRS S2 Mira semi-hollow body guitar. Nice feel to it, great sound, nice looks. So it's a keeper. I'm going to hang on to it. And remember, guitar players, 10 most important things for good tone. You got them all the time. But getting some of these really helps too. Thanks for watching.